Today's story follows a creature that survives where cold, hunger, and danger never rest.
In northern Canada's open tundra, an Arctic hare is born into freezing silence.
Snow blows across the ground as cold air touches its lungs for the first time. That first breath is dangerous, as warmth leaves the small body immediately.
The newborn lies still, saving energy while the frozen world presses close.
Its mother stays nearby, blocking wind with her body and thick white fur.
Predators move quietly across the white land, using silence as cover.
The tundra offers no shelter, only space and constant cold pressure.
The newborn remains motionless, trusting stillness more than movement.
Cold winds pass over soft fur, pulling heat away with every gust.
Milk provides warmth and food, given quickly between long pauses.
The mother leaves often, hiding her baby through distance and silence.
Frozen plants crack beneath teeth, offering little energy, but enough to survive.
Snowstorms arrive suddenly, covering tracks and hiding danger. Each hour alive becomes a quiet victory against the cold.
The tundra teaches patience before strength ever appears.
The newborn remains motionless, trusting stillness more than movement.
Cold winds pass over soft fur, pulling heat away with every gust.
Weeks pass, and thicker fur slowly grows across the young body. Long nights bring deeper cold, forcing careful energy use.
The mother watches from afar, allowing instinct to guide learning.
Hunger arrives early, becoming a constant companion.
Frozen plants taste bitter, but provide necessary strength.
Chewing is slow, as stiff jaws fight cold air.
Wind shapes behavior, teaching when to move and when to freeze. Thin ice hides beneath snow, turning mistakes into danger. Silence becomes familiar, broken only by wind. Growth comes quietly, measured by survival alone.
The young hare begins moving farther across the open tundra. Paths form based on wind direction and drifting snow.
Food remains limited, forcing long pauses between feeding.
Blizzards blur the land, hiding both predators and safety.
The hare learns to lower its body against strong winds.
Awareness matters more than speed in this open world.
Frozen ground hardens feet, making movement quieter. Hunger sharpens decisions, teaching careful risk.
Seasons repeat, but cold never leaves. Youth fades into steady caution. Winter deepens, and the hare reaches full physical growth.
Thick fur blends perfectly with endless snow.
Food becomes harder to reach beneath packed ice.
Feeding spots are chosen carefully to avoid open danger.
Movement slows to save strength during long nights. Every jump becomes measured and necessary.
Cold stiffens muscles if rest lasts too long.
The tundra offers no comfort, only endurance.
Days, repeats of hunger and silence. Life continues through balance alone. As time passes, the hare senses subtle changes in light and wind. Breeding season approaches, even though the cold still rules everything. Males and females cross paths briefly, without sound or long contact. Energy spent on mating
risks hunger. Yet instinct pushes life forward.
Afterward, each hare returns alone to the wide, frozen tundra.
The female carries new life, while snow continues falling without pause. Her body needs more food, but frozen plants remain scarce. Movement becomes harder as weight increases, and strength drains faster. Predators notice slower steps, increasing danger during open crossings. Cold never softens. Even as new life quietly grows inside, the pregnant hare rests often against frozen ground. Hunger grows stronger, while movement becomes risky. She chooses shallow snowdrifts for slight cover. Predators circle wider areas, sensing weakness.
Thin ice threatens careless steps. Storms return often, forcing stillness. Energy drains steadily during waiting. Birth approaches in frozen silence.
Birth comes quickly during extreme cold.
Freezing air threatens weak bodies immediately. The newborns struggle for first breaths. The mother blocks wind with thick fur. Milk is given quickly to reduce exposure.
She leaves often, hiding babies through absence. Predators pass nearby, guided by hunger.
Cold presses harder than ever.
The babies stay still, depending on warmth.
Every moment feels fragile.
The babies grow slowly, learning to hold warmth.
Snow acts like a thin blanket against deeper cold.
The mother returns silently to feed them. Hunger shapes her long journeys. Blizzards erase paths, making return difficult. The babies save energy by staying still. Thin ice cracks nearby as warning. Predators never stop searching. Days repeat, cold and waiting. Survival depends on patience. The young hares begin moving short distances. Legs strengthen for quick bursts. Frozen food teaches early hunger lessons. The mother reduces visits. Wind shapes posture and movement. Mistakes bring immediate danger. Resting beneath snow saves energy. Growth is slow but steady. The tundra remains unforgiving. Childhood ends quietly. The young hares now live alone. Instinct guides movement and feeding. Hunger returns with repeating winters. Bodies learn energy efficiency. Predators remain constant threats. Injuries heal slowly in cold. Isolation becomes normal. Storms force patience. Each winter repeats tests. Adulthood settles silently. Years pass, and the hare's body shows signs of slow aging. Recovery after movement takes longer. Hunger feels sharper during winters. Safer paths are chosen. Storms demand longer rest. Food offers less strength. Predators seem faster now. Experience replaces speed. The tundra stays unchanged. Life continues through memory. Another breeding season arrives. Pregnancy returns despite weakness. Movement slows further. Predators notice hesitation. Rest becomes necessary for survival. Blizzards shake tired muscles. Birth repeats ancient cycles. Protecting young costs great energy. Cold reveals limits. The tundra remains indifferent. The older hare moves carefully now, conserving strength with every measured step. Cold settles deeper into bones, making long movement painful and slow. Hunger returns often, but feeding trips grow shorter and less frequent. Snowstorms feel longer, forcing extended stillness against biting wind. Predators remain present, but avoiding them depends on experience alone. Thin ice becomes harder to sense beneath tired feet. Injuries linger, healing slowly under constant freezing pressure. The tundra feels wider, increasing isolation during endless white days. Each winter repeats, but the body answers with less strength. Life narrows into careful choices within unchanging cold. The hare now spends more time resting beneath shallow snowdrifts. Movement happens only when hunger demands it, never from curiosity. Cold wind steals heat faster, making exposure increasingly dangerous. Feeding becomes slower as stiff jaws work against frozen plants. Predators feel closer now, even when none are seen. Storms arrive with familiar force, but recovery afterward takes longer. The body conserves warmth by staying still through long hours. Isolation deepens as fewer signs of other hares appear. Each passing winter leaves less energy for the next. Life continues quietly, thinning with time and cold. Age bends the hare's posture, lowering the body closer to frozen ground. Cold feels heavier now, pressing deeper into weakened muscles and joints. Hunger arrives quickly, but searching for food costs more strength. Steps become cautious and slow, leaving longer pauses between movements. Predators are avoided by stillness rather than speed or sudden escape. Storms force longer waiting, as moving afterward risks exhaustion. Thin ice cracks sound louder, warning of dangers harder to avoid. Breathing feels heavier in sharp air during long, silent nights. The tundra remains unchanged, patient as the hare grows weaker. Time continues through cold repetition, without comfort or relief. The hare now moves only short distances, guided by memory of safer paths. Cold drains warmth quickly, making each outing a careful decision. Hunger and exhaustion begin to arrive together more often. Storms blur vision, forcing the hare to stop and wait longer. Muscles tire easily, and recovery after movement feels slow. Predators still roam, but chance encounters grow more dangerous. Thin ice and deep snow increase risk with every step taken. The body responds slower now, even when danger is sensed early. Silence grows deeper, filled only by wind and falling snow. Life narrows further, shaped by weakness and unending cold. The hare spends long hours resting, pressed into snow for remaining warmth. Hunger returns, but the body lacks strength to search far anymore. Cold wind passes over unmoving fur, carrying familiar frozen silence. Breathing becomes slower, each breath drawing sharp, icy air. Storms come and go, noticed only by changing pressure and sound. Movement feels heavy, as if the ground gently holds the body. Predators pass at distance, no longer chased or challenged. Thin ice cracks nearby, but the hare remains still and quiet. Energy fades steadily, without struggle, under constant cold weight. The tundra waits patiently, unchanged and endless. The hare no longer rises. Snow gathers quietly around the body. Cold and hunger quietly finish their long work. Breathing stops unnoticed. No struggle follows. The body cools completely. Storms erase remaining signs. Snow blends fur with ground. Nutrients return slowly to tundra. The frozen land continues its cycle.